Hello, welcome to Bowls 360 on this Friday afternoon, and we're at the start of the season, round one about to commence. And as we alluded to last week, we've got Lee, the Lord, Such here on a weekly basis. We're going to do our weekly Premier League previews together. Suchi?
Good afternoon, Simon. Yes, I watched the coverage last week and I thought I better get a haircut and have a shave. Make myself a bit more telly.
And you mentioned last week we had good heads for radio.
Yeah, we got away with it back in the radio days, but
we've shaved down for this edition. Alright, so we're going to go through the teams as a preview. I'll do the reviews on my own on a Monday. On the Fridays, we're going to be here every week doing previews. So you're going to do your write-up as well on the site.
Yeah.
And we'll come in here and do some videos as well. Alright, let's rip into it. Today we'll also look at the promotions and how that's going to work affecting Premier League. I'm not going to touch on the other divisions, but we'll just look at how it's going to work for the Premier League as well. So see how teams going up and down and what happens to them. But first, let's get on with the games. So tonight we have a game, South Perth playing Mount Lawley at South Perth, and last week we looked at possible changes. Today we get to look at actual changes. So in for South Perth, Moretti, Penman, Wishart. I wonder if Danny's committed for the year. I don't know.
I think he might be, actually, Simon. Yeah, I think they might have talked him into it. He played a couple of games last year, leading up, and no, I think he's committed to the season this year.
Excellent. Out goes the three, Scott Walker, Glenn Pauling, Mitch Bigland, and for Mount Lawley, Keith Scott, Jack East, the big in there. Out is Shane Knott and Cam Green. What do you think?
Oh, what a great game to kick us off for this year. Last year's winners, Mount Lawley, will be looking to be dominant again. They're looking very, very good as well. South Perth, obviously we talked, they have lost some big heavy hitters, but Friday nights they've had a pretty good record at home on Friday nights, and I think with the cooler weather tonight it's going to be really, really quick. So they'll be looking to try and jump Mount Lawley pretty quickly and hopefully hold on. I think I'll win 6-2. To Mount Lawley. I just think overall, I think they've just got too much depth, and I think they might just get them in the end.
Yeah, I think you're right. They probably have played this game at the right time of the year for South Perth. I think Mount Lawley lost their round one game last year against Sorrento, so they can be susceptible early. As you say, South Perth at Friday night are very, very strong, but I'm like you, I'm going to go Mount Lawley. I think their squad looks a bit more rounded, and they should be a little bit too good. Should be a good game though.
Yeah, I think it will be a good game. I think they'll get a few people watching, hopefully, if the rain can hold off and South Perth put a good Friday night on. I think it'll be a good game.
If it wasn't so cold, I might have headed out myself, but unlikely to happen. Alright, round two, head to the Saturday games. Cambridge are playing Coburn. Cambridge Inns, Strawn, Palmer, Augustin, Buckley, Duncanson. Out is Conway, Drayton, Harris of the Peter variety, Gillingham, McGinley. These are all the sides from round 18 of last year, the changes. Coburn, freshly promoted. Steve Sahor, the old master's back. Burgess, King, Jopulic. Out is Muselin, Golem, Coyne and Bandy.
Yeah, Cambridge, I think they're going to know sort of where things are heading with this game. If they come out and lose today, I think they might be in a bit of trouble this season. Like you say, Steve Schroyer coming back in, the absolute legend. I think he's been at Coburn since the 60s. He ever played at one club. It's incredible how long he's been at Coburn for. Jordan King coming in, the New Zealand bowler that we've heard is a very handy player.
Yeah.
Cambridge, they have bled a bit in the off-season. They've been hit pretty hard, but they'll be wanting to win this game. They'll be looking to get it off to a good start and try to get as many points as possible.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the feedback on the new service at Coburn and how Cambridge are going to handle it. There was a home ground advantage, probably not so much now.
I think they're at home, Cambridge. I think Cambridge might be at home.
Oh, it is too.
Yeah,
you're right.
They're at home. Yeah.
Don't worry about that. Forget everything I said.
We'll edit that out.
Yeah, we'll cut that. Yeah, you're right. I think Cambridge should win at home, but it'll be a good test. See a mini
I've taken them 7-1.
7-1.
But yeah, we'll see how they go.
Game 3 is Manning are playing Leeming, the other promoted side in Leeming. In for Manning, some big ins. Walker, both Scott and Mitch. Pauling, Bigland, Payne, I don't know, Nathan Payne. Scott Pennington and Richard Shinzig have moved up from the country to play with them this year. Out goes Hudson, Kerr, Davidson, O'Brien. I'm not sure if don't know why Scott's not available.
He's gone back to Mandurah.
He has he?
Yeah, he's gone back to Mandurah.
Miles Kemp and Adge Heel have dropped out for Leeming. Changes from last year are Lipple and Hodge in, Anderson and Johnson go out.
Well, what a sight for Manning. We missed a couple of guys too last week. Pennington and Shinzig coming in. Who was the other fellow there? Nathan, was it? I think
Payne,
yeah. I think he's come from Denison or something like that.
Oh, right.
Another country bowler, but wow, I think I put in my write-up that Leeming might need to start playing this afternoon in order to try and catch Manning. I picked the first nugget of the season with this one. This would be an absolute miracle for the ever-evers, I think, if Leeming could pull this one off.
I mean, this was our first v last, really, isn't it? Our yearly selection. So, yeah, I think an 8-0 result is probably on the cards here. A bit of a rough start for Leeming to welcome to Premier League.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened with Kempy. Lara might just be playing one wide because they're playing North Perth, so she might want to towel up her dad. I'm not too sure. But Kempy, I'm not really sure what's going on there with Kempy, why he's not playing. He might just be out for the week.
He's not in the one wide side either, so maybe he's just unavailable.
Yeah.
All right, game 4. We're both going Manning there,
Manning,
obviously.
yes, very comfortably.
Game 4 is Sorrento playing Doubleview. Oh, I've got the ins. There's a lot of ins too for Sorrento. Let me have a look at another screen here. Just
talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves for a bit. So in for Sorrento will be. So Sorrento ins will be Mortimer, Pearce, Munro, Herring, Barry, Manifest, Dix. Out from last year go Morgan, Walton, Augustin, Buckley, Douglas, Marshall and Cunningham. And what's that doing there? For Doubleview, we've got Conway and Kelly come in. Out go Griffiths and Pearce.
Yeah, this mightn't be all that easy to pick, to be honest, because Sorrento did beat them at home last year, and a couple of handy ins there. Brady Dix, a very handy player, New Zealand player coming over from Melbourne. I played him a couple of times, been pretty impressed with how he goes. Obviously, in Manifest, a very good young player, and a couple of experienced heads coming in as well. So I've taken Doubleview, but it really wouldn't surprise me if Sorrento, they'd be really wanting to try and make an impact back at home. We talked about it last week that they really need to try and find some home form again, and if they can do that, then I think they can definitely once again push the finals. Still got some very experienced skippers, Red Butler, Bruce Eagles. He's not skipping this year, but a very experienced backhand player. It would not surprise me at all if Sorrento actually won this game. But
they seem to start seasons really well, don't they?
Yeah, they did. I think that's right. I'm pretty sure they knocked off Mount Lawley and Doubleview to kick off the season last year, and it would not surprise me at all. But I have taken Doubleview, so I'm half expecting to get that one wrong.
Well, I'm the same. I've gone Doubleview, but it won't be by a lot. It's at Sorrento, and I was out there for the State Force final. The greens look pretty good, so there won't be any dangers there for them. But I've gone direct Doubleview, just maybe with a stronger back end. Might just get the job done. But yeah, interesting how Doubleview are generally slow starters and Sorrento are fast starters, so we'll see how this one pans out. And our game 5 is Osborne Parker playing Bassendean. In for Aussie Park, Vandertog, Thomas, Gillingham, Green. Out go Rudd, East, King and Biddle. And for Bassendean, Cahill, Bartlett, O'Neill come in. Stokes, Whiteley and Kirkup go out.
Yeah, well, Aussie Park, obviously last year's finalists. When we mentioned that they had a massive last 4 weeks to get themselves in a great position and almost won the flag. They'll be looking as well. Good game this one. Obviously, 2 clubs that have very nice grass greens, so I don't think there'll be a lot in this. I have gone with Osborne Park, mainly being the home side, and they have had a couple of good ins, but I think you guys have actually gone quite well there. I think in the past, I think you've if not won, but you've certainly taken them all the way.
Close games.
So a bit of a toss of the coin, but I was just leaning towards the home side on that one.
Yeah, my selection criteria with Bassendean this year, obviously I play there, so I'm probably going to lean towards them for the 50-50 type games. For the one-sided ones, I won't tip them. I think this is a 50-50 game, so I'm going to go with us. I've heard rumours that they're going to stick us on the synthetic tomorrow, not the grass.
Yeah, so okay.
We'll see if that comes to fruition. With the rain that's around, that might be why they've done it. I'm not sure if their grass isn't ready or if it's a tactical decision, so we'll see. But yeah, we match up pretty well with them historically. They belted us at home at our place last game, but they were on fire then. But should be a good game. We'll see how both sides sit after the game.
Yeah, it hasn't been an easy off season for greenkeepers to get the grass.
No.
Greens, we've certainly had a lot of rain this year, and greenkeepers certainly done very, very well to get the greens playable for this time of year.
Yeah, so I'll lean towards Bassendean for that one. So in summary, our selections are, we've all gone the same. Matt Lawley, Cambridge, Manning, Doubleview, and we've split on Osborne Park and Bassendean. I'll keep track of our tips for the year, see how we go.
Bragging rights.
All right, let's have a quick look too at the challenge and how that's going to work in the Premier League. So this is straight out of the rule book. So the keynotes there are: penance this is the one white playoff, and it affects the Premier League as to who comes up and goes down. So the promotion from one white, there are no automatic promotions to Premier League this year. The challenge games are going to be played on the Saturday, and we'll have a look at the draw for that. But positions 1 to 4 from white will play off in the morning. 1 will play 4, 2 will play 3, and then in the afternoon they'll then play 7th and 8th in the Premier League for the promotion. Finals played at the first division side. And also section 5 there, in the event that any club is playing challenge finals already have a Premier League side, then the game development committee can adjust the teams, i.e. if Manning make it again like they did last year, they may not be involved in the challenge.
Well, you think that have to be, wouldn't you, with the players that have come back down? It's quite interesting. So reading that, so does that mean we could possibly have full one white sides go to Premier League?
No,
it would only be 3.
No, only 2.
Only 2, okay.
So if we have a look at the next screen, we'll see how it's going to work.
Right.
So in the morning, first will play 4 and 2 will play 3, and then the afternoon will be the challenge games. So
right, okay.
The winner of 1 and 4 will play Premier League team 8. 2 and 3 will play Premier League team 7. So potentially 4 could come out of Premier League, but only 2 can go up from white into the Premier League.
Yeah, 100%. Certainly very interesting change. We've had to probably change our tactics a little bit because we've got a 1 white, then our next division is 3.
Oh,
and
right.
the rules are quite strict, especially with 3rd division. I think it's only first in each colour, and I think the rest
stay there.
Just stay there, yeah. So it's going to be a bit of an interesting tactics for a few clubs. I'm not sure how they're going to play things out.
Because there were rumours swirling around in the winter that no side was going to get promoted from white.
Yeah, that's what we were led to believe. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting.
But you can see there, section 4, the relegation 9th and 10th place sides in Division White will be relegated. So the bottom 2 sides are going to be relegated from white. So it's still going to be a bit of a cutthroat division for white.
Yeah, plenty to play for, isn't there?
Yeah. What did interest me was this graphic. Get rid of that. This looks like the pennant structure for next year, which I don't know if I'm overly happy with it. So you got the Premier League at the top, and then it splits into north-south divisions. So then there'll be 2 1 white divisions, then 2 blue divisions, and then 4 second divisions and 8 third divisions and onwards. So for me, that looks really cumbersome. I don't know how they're going to work it. I would have gone 1 Premier League, 2 first divisions, 4 second divisions onwards. I would have got rid of blue completely.
Yeah, I agree with you, Simon. I think we're past the stage now with, unfortunately, numbers are slowly starting to dwindle, and I just don't think we've got the cattle to have really 3 Division 1 levels. So yeah, I'd be making blue Division 2 and filter it back down that way. But yeah, I'm not surprised that we've gone with a white, 1 north, 1 south in white. I kind of thought that'd come eventually. But no, it's obviously going to take a little bit of tweaking, and there'll be some mixed opinions on it, I'm sure, and that'll be interesting to see how it pans out.
So that'll be the end of the video. Thank you, Sachi. Whatever you think of the pennant structure, let us know in the likes and comments. Subscribe to the channel too. So this will tend to be released at 5 PM every Friday. The review video will be released at 5 PM on Mondays, so look out for that. If you want to keep on top of the notifications, then subscribe to the channel, and certainly leave comments. So give us your tips. Maybe put your tips in the comment section, and we'll see how people go out there. But for today, Sachi,
thank you, Simon.
Stay dry.
Thank you, and good luck everyone in round 1.
We'll see you next week.
Thank you.